Good morning, good afternoon. I'm Matt, and you've reached King Trans Tribe. As you can see, I'm in my self-love attire, as I call it. Just got done with a 2-hour walk, and I'm about to head to the gym. But before I did that, I wanted to get a video out um, about addressing circle communication. I have a subscriber that asked me to do a video on this subject, so I thought it was a great idea because communication uh, is the foundation of any kind of relationship, no matter if it's a professional relationship or it's a twin flame dynamic or whatever. It doesn't matter. But first, I would like to say thanks for everybody that's made my live events or subscribed to my channel, liked, shared, even disliked. That plays a role in the analytics of getting my videos out to people that need them the most. And I'm very appreciative of all the kind comments that I've gotten on my channel and the continuing followers that I've gained, and even people that subscribe to my IG account, King Trans Tribe. I'm very humbled and appreciative. So let's go ahead and jump in the message. So first of all, we need to understand why circle communication primarily happens. And one of the main reasons is because one or both parties don't feel heard or understood. And you know, if the dynamic, and usually this is what it is if it's a feminine and masculine energy, you know, the masculine energy, they're always thinking analytical, and you know, whenever a female or a female energy is communicating to them, you know, they're in the mindset of, oh, she's wanting me to listen because I need to fix something. And you know, the feminine is just like, I just want this dude to, or I want this masculine just to listen to me. I just want to be heard. He doesn't have to do anything. But you know, both parties don't know that. So usually the masculine don't know that he just needs to listen. And you know, the feminine, you know, she's just, you know, there in her emotional aspect and just wanting to basically get the information or whatever it is that she wants out to that person. So you know, that's why, you know, as a masculine, you know, whenever I'm talking to a feminine, you know, if it's somebody close, then I'll just say, you know, like my Dia, if I say, you know, if she talks to me, then I'll just be like, you know, baby, are you wanting me to help resolve this issue, or you just want me to listen? And you know, most of the time, you know, she'll say, you know, I just want you to just listen. So basically you just sit there if you're a masculine, and you just let them, like, you know, pour it out, you know. But anyway, so let's move on. So the dynamic of the masculine and feminine is very important to understand what your roles and responsibilities are, and what both parties are actually wanting from communication. So this can be very frustrating in so many aspects, and communication is by far one, if not the most important aspects of a foundation for a relationship of any sort. So for this video, I'm gonna stick to the circle communication because communication in general is a very broad subject. So as always, before communicating, you need to ensure that you're in the correct energy. A lot is to be said from just your presence. So if you show up and you are, you know, angry or hostile, or you know, then more than likely, you know, communication is just going to be broken down from the beginning, because that person, you know, their energy doesn't lie. So whenever, you know, if you're a masculine and you show up hostile because of something that happened, then the feminine's already going to be on guard, and vice versa. It works both ways. So you know, the best thing to do is if you have any kind of negative emotions, then it's best not to communicate until, you know, you've worked on yourself and your own emotions. Whether, you know, you need to go for a walk, you need to go for a run, you need to go to the gym, you need to meditate, whatever it is that works for you, in order to clear your mind, gain clarity of the situation, and get yourself into a peaceful, you know, loving, happy mindset and embodying those traits. Once you're at that point, then you can communicate. But if you go into uh, any kind of communicating, if you're just going to communicate and your energy is off, then just the communication is just going to be broken down from the beginning, and you're going to end up going in circles, and more than likely you're going to offend one party, and what you're wanting to get across through your communication is not going to work. It's not going to come across. It's going to probably end up being worse than what it would have been if you just walked away and got your energy right from the beginning. So getting your energy right in the beginning is very important. So when communicating, maintain your composure and stay in your king or queen energy. It's very important to maintain your king or queen energy. You sometimes things are going to get said that might upset you, but we need to, and I'm going to go into this is another aspect of this, but it's just take it with a grain of salt. That's the best way of doing it, is just listen to what they got to say, and maintain your king or queen energy, because kings and queens, they're not going to get mad if somebody's poking them. They're just going to take it for what it is and move on. So okay, now this is the main a very important aspect of communication, not even just for circle communication, but communication in general. So we need to listen to understand and not listen to respond. So listen to understand what that person, what their concerns are, or what their point is that they're trying to get across. And then since circle communication is due to one or both parties not feeling like there's a lack of understanding, this is very important. It's very important to take the time to listen, to understand what they're trying to tell you. And then allow this person, the person that's speaking, allow them to complete what they're saying. Do not interrupt them. Now, this is something that I had to work on, because, I like to speak, but that just, it pretty much destroys the communication, and it just frustrates the other party because you keep interrupting them. So, just sit there and listen to understand, and allow them to speak their mind and speak whatever it is that they have to say. And once they're done speaking, then repeat what they said. Now, you don't have to do it verbatim, but, repeat back to them what it is and how you're understanding it. And then ask them, say, is this what you're meaning? Because this is what I understand. And more than likely, or, one way or another, they're going to say, no, that's not actually what I was saying. What I was saying is this. Or they'll say, yeah, that's actually what I meant. And so one way or another, you're coming to conclusion of what it is that they're trying to get across to you. Once communication is complete and both parties understand each other and their position, then develop a solution to address each party's concerns. And it's very important to to put a plan in place, so that way that if there's a disagreement or there's something that's a concern from one party or the other, that you put a plan in place, so that way it doesn't happen again. Because more than likely it's just a communication breakdown, and communication is something that you have to work on every day. That's something that I have to work on all the time, every single day. There's not a day that doesn't go by that that I don't have to work on communication. So this is a continuous process. And so once the plan is put into place, and just maintain it. Maintain that solution and just work on that. If it's it's a problem with the form of communication that you're providing, then work on that every single day, because that's probably, if it's happening for one person, it's probably happening for more than one person. So, and most important, apologize if you did something wrong, and ensure both parties understand that they are loved. And it doesn't matter whether or not you're in a professional relationship or a personal relationship. Make sure that that at least they understand that you care. It's not, you don't hate their guts or anything like that. You want to make sure that you maintain that professional relationship, or you want to make sure you maintain that personal relationship at all times, and always go in with unconditional love, and ensure that that you're walking away with a solution and a clear conscience of anything that you did, and that that everything that you did was in unconditional love. That's the main thing. So anyway, that's the end of this message on circle communication. And I just want you guys to know that I hope you have a great Sunday, and an even better week. This week's going to be completely awesome. And just remember, the three most important things in life is peace, love, and happiness. Till next time, I'll see you later.